What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Who remembers The Cosby Show? Some of you young people here may not have seen it like we did, but The Cosby Show was not only one of the most favorite shows in Black America, it was the show of America. One of the black shows that has ever achieved that level of excellence. Executively produced by Dr. William Cosby. And the young lady, Rudy, is actually Keisha Knight Pulliam. Now, for those of you who watched the reruns of Good Times, of course, Good Times came out a generation before me, and Penny on Good Times was Janet Jackson. So Penny went on to have an illustrious career as Janet Jackson. Not the case for Rudy, though. Rudy was a childhood actress icon, and then that was it. She continued in, being a celebrity, but like B-list. And that's what we know her for. Kind of like the Steve Urkel guy. Those people there, right? Anyways, she was married to somebody else, got divorced, married this guy by the name of Brad James. Brad James, whoever he is her new husband. And as you can see here in this video, the post, "Happy birthday, my love. We have been having so much fun celebrating in real life. I miss posting on your actual birthday. My forever love and soulmate, I love you." So that's him, and they're having a good time doing whatever they're doing. Now, this brother has had some issues. Not really an issue, because he's also an actor, but he's on social media, and they're trying to expose the dude for liking posts. Let's examine them, because some of these girls are thick. I would have liked them too, and the booty is very, 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 very fat, right? So he's liking the post here. Little booties matter. There he is again, liking the post. His name, I believe, is Mr. Brad James. Okay. So he's just like, he likes a lot of booty. No problem. At least we know he loves women. All right, that's great. Now, he commented on some of these images, like Lovely Lindo. He puts emoji, fire. He puts, "I'm not religious, but amen," right? So this is a married man. You're a celebrity, somewhat. You're an actor or whatever else. You just had a baby by this lady. This is the stuff that you're saying. Let me just say this as black men. If you're a single guy, you can say that. Even me, I don't say stuff like that. Not really that much on public, right? And I'm not even married. Negro, you're a full married guy with a baby, with a wife who's talking about how much she loves you, even though what you're saying is you're just appreciating, right? But don't you know that if you will say that publicly, we got to think, what are you doing in the inbox? What are you doing in the DMs? And this is where I just don't get these guys. Like, bruh, you know that your wife, and like I said, she's a beautiful lady. His wife is a beautiful woman, right? We get that. But we know that, a lot of brothers like to see something that's a little bit, sometimes brothers want something a little bit younger. Okay, working with a little bit more something. And I've noticed that, in this case of this guy, the ladies don't look nothing like his wife. Wife is still beautiful nonetheless, but the wife is not looking like the girl. The wife has had 2 kids, okay? She's fluctuating in weight the last I saw her. But I mean, like I said, she's still very, very fine. Don't get it right. Rudy is sexy as hell. She's had a baby, so she might not be, she's 40 something, but she looks good. But dog, you're commenting on IG models, and it's you. It ain't like it's me. Somebody, let me tell you the story. I caught my pastor one night. I'm not even gonna call his name today, but y'all heard this one before, right? My pastor had one of the biggest sexual problems in the history of Del Paso Heights. This jigger here. I mean, he was terrible. He was only 28 at the time. He's still the pastor over there. I ain't gonna mention church. This fool went out and was sleeping with somebody like 50 in the church. The woman sat, he was supposed to give her $500 or she was gonna tell. He was like, go tell him then. Stupid, I would have paid the money. She goes and sits in the pastor's wife's seat that Sunday. The pastor's wife swung at her, hit her. Somebody went to break it up. And then while she's trying to hit him, that person ended up getting hit. So then that person got mad. Another person accidentally got hit. Everybody just started fighting a domino effect because people was accidentally getting hit they forgot about what was going on. And so folks started fighting each other. So I've been wanting to go to church ever since. I still have not seen that happen again. All right. This Negro split the church. And, one day I'm working at this store called Lucky's. It's now closed down on Marconi. I was working at Lucky's. And I seen this Negro with these, he's one of them hooping and hollering preachers. And the Lord, well, he's one of those kind of guys, he's just a real big, he's a crook, but he can preach his ass off, right? So I see this Negro, and the Negro is not married. He got a bunch of red dry wine, about 5 bottles and some flowers. The Negro looked at me. I'm looking at his ass. He know I can't wait to get home and tell my mom. That's exactly what I went and did too. So he looking at me. He know I'm going to tell it. Because why? Bro, if you're going to do all of that, take your silly ass all the way out to Gold River somewhere. Take your ass out to Davis somewhere. Take your ass out way somewhere else, Roseville. Don't be over there 2 or 3 blocks from the Heights, from Del Paso Heights, doing all your little funny stuff, because somebody, I'm going to tell it all. I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to tell it all. And that's exactly what I'm still telling the story. And it's been 20-something years. I'm still telling it now. And I used to mention his name till somebody begged me to stop with his shady ass. He can preach. He can hoop though. He can preach Jesus off the cross, and do not let him sing. That jigger can sing and preach. You would think Jesus is right there in the choir stand once he get through. He's a heathen. But anyway, that jigger. Let me get back to the story. And you brothers out there, you married. You got a wife or something like that. Man, stop the thirsty stuff. If you can't help yourself, can you at least get a burner account? Get you a picture with a Jerry curl or something like that on the burner account. But see, the thing is, y'all want them girls to know who you are so they can get into your DMs because you think you're somebody in the industry because they ain't going to pay you no attention if it's a burner account. Stop playing yourself, bro. It's going to come back out. Then you're going to be telling your wife you're sorry. You wasn't sorry. Okay? Is that right? So stop it. So guys, we think it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Hold on. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.